Every family has important traditions throughout the year, but for one family operation in Weatherford, Texas, branding is the main event that brings everyone together. Reporter Brian Baxter explains how a strong family connection helps leave a legacy.
T.B. Saunders I came to Texas in 1850. And my great-grandfather, who came with him, he was 5 years old. And he rode a horse all the way out of Mississippi to Texas when they settled in Gonzales County. And they drove a small herd of cattle.
Tom B. Saunders IV and his family have been in the ranching business for 6 generations. Hard work and determination are values that have defined the Saunders family from the beginning.
Times was really tough. My great-great-uncle and his brother Jack was told by their mother to take 8 steers and trail them south and see if they couldn't trade them for something. And when they got back, they had like 5 pounds of coffee. They had 3 place settings of silverware, which that was really rare, and some cups and some spurs and some bits. And she was just tickled to death, you know, that they got so much plunder with 8 head of cattle.
With all their cattle experience, the Saunders family was instrumental in establishing the Fort Worth Stockyards. My
grandfather was the first cattle dealer to go to Fort Worth, and that was in 1902, and we were there 75 years. And I closed the office down right after my dad passed away in 75. So, you know, we were at Fort Worth Stockyards from the time it started till the time it ended.
Today, Tom's son, Thomas Saunders V, and the rest of his family help run Saunders Twin V Ranch in Weatherford, Texas.
I'm from the leg that comes from T.B. Saunders III. So he bought this ranch in 1934, and he put this place together here in Parker County, and he gave it a brand, and that brand is the Twin V that you see now on the front of the barn. It's 2 V's, one on top of the other, and the V stood for his wife was named Virginia, and then his sister was named Benita. So that's where the 2 V's came from.
And family is just as important now as it was 150 years ago, so much so that not even spring break can keep the youngest members away.
Spring break, we try to use all the free help that we can get. All the kids come in. It's Brandon time here.
I can't miss Brandon. It's the biggest part of all of it. I feel like I'm missing out if I don't come back.
We're on spring break, and spring break every year we get together and all of us come up and we brand the cattle and work them, and it's a lot of fun.
And branding is one tradition that will stay in the family for many years to come.
Everybody gets to come and help, and you're all kind of cracking jokes and having fun, and everybody's together.
Run out there and throw one down and give me shots, and it's good to go.
The morals and values that define the early Saunders family members have been instilled in each generation.
It's a wonderful experience to have everyone here and help everybody, and you're all close. I live right by my grandparents. I get to see them all the time, and they're a big influence on me and who I am, and it's wonderful.
And my 3 kids raised here, and I got 2 girls and a boy, and of course they all like to work cattle, and they all ride, and they all live here on the ranch. We've been fortunate and had a lot of fun doing it.
This is just the richest way of life for us. Just everybody's here. I mean, look at them. Everybody's having fun, and I really do feel like inheritance is something that you borrow from your children, and so I'm glad to have them here. It means the world. I mean, to just be out here and be able to take a deep breath and ride good horses and watch the kids.
Along with strong family values, the Saunders also attribute their hard work and perseverance to the success and longevity of their operation.
Well, success is it's like my dad always said, you know, the cow business is really not a business, it's just a way of life. And so you just do like the old boys is going up the trail when you hit hard weather, you know, you put your slicker on and kept on going. Same way in the cattle business, you know, when you hit hard times, you just suck it up and keep it rolling and hope for a good one.
We've got a long legacy of being up and being down. My family's been at it a long time, and we're lucky to say that we've just dug in and held on.
For Leslie and Madeline, Saunders Ranch has always been a big part of their lives, and they hope it's also a big part of their future.
We're not going far. We'll be here. I feel best on the back of a horse, and that's just what I do.
I plan to keep it with me as long as I can.
And each generation is just as excited as the next.
Saunders Ranch!
Reporting from Saunders Ranch in Weatherford, Texas, I'm Brian Baxter for NCBA's Cattlemen to Cattlemen.
Do you know of an interesting cattle operation that should be featured on Cattlemen to Cattlemen? Contact us at c2c@beef.org. We'll be right back.